Today I'm going to give you some tips which make your next long-haul flight more enjoyable, so stay tuned. Welcome to How to Expat. My name is Sam, and at How to Expat we help expats relocate. I am an expat in Colombia, but I'm in Europe now, so that means I had to get a very long flight from Colombia to Europe. So that inspired me to make this video of things or tips I use that make my flight or my long flight way more enjoyable. So the first tip, and it's a pretty easy one, try to sleep. So some people actually suggest try to have the pattern of your home or of the country you're going to avoid jet lag. I usually don't do that. I usually try to sleep no matter what time it is in my destination country, just to get the flight easier over with, let's say. So that's an important thing. Try to sleep on the flight. It will cut down a lot of the hours you otherwise would have to spend watching a movie or anything like that. So it's usually way more enjoyable if you just sleep through the flight. Then another thing is make sure to download a lot of stuff, especially if you have a premium account on YouTube. You're easily able to download different videos. So what I usually do in all kinds of categories and directions, I download movies. So no matter what I would like to see, I have it downloaded on my phone. Also, I download videos or movies or music, all of that. Just I have a bunch load of different kinds of entertainment on my phone, so I'm never getting bored on the plane. And of course, on the planes you have the onboard entertainment, but I usually try not to rely on that. You never know how good it is, what actual movies they have, and if they have movies, if the movies you are interested in are there. So I usually not rely on the onboard entertainment, but rather have my own independent content. And an important tip before downloading things onto your computer or your cell phone, it's recommended to do it with a VPN. So first of all, it's more secure to browse through the internet with a VPN, but especially if you want to download media or anything for your flight, sometimes if you're, let's say in Colombia, I'm going to download something that's just accessible from the US with a VPN. It's very, very easy to change the country where you're able to actually download or view different things which usually are restricted from the country you're watching from. So we have a link down in the description below. It's an affiliate link where you actually get a discount where you sign up with that link. So that is in the description down below. So make sure to check them out if you're interested in browsing the web more securely and especially getting content or access to content which is usually restricted in regards to the location where you access it from. Another thing is get a phone stand. So in order not to having to sit there for hours and hours on end, get a phone stand where you are able to get the tray out, put the phone on there, so you have your hands free for whatever you want. It's way more comfortable like that, and you're also able to sleep with that. So if you're getting tired, you are just able to close your eyes, so you don't have kind of to hold something up. So it's also better if you want to sleep if you have a phone stand. Then make sure to get a USB charger. So the long haul flight usually have a USB charging on the front of the seat. But first of all, pack your USB charge cable, usually two, so if one fails you still have another one, so you never run out of battery. And then the other thing what I usually do is, no matter what, I have a phone charger, like a charge bank in my luggage as well, which no matter what happens, if the USB breaks on the front of the seat or anything like that, I'm still able to charge my phone, so I'm never running out of battery. Another thing is get a spare set of earphones. The worst possible scenario is you have your phone charged, but your earphones break and you can't enjoy anything you have on your phone. So I usually always bring a spare part or spare piece of earphones. So usually I have these iPhone, I don't even know how they call earphones, so I have a spare one there. Another important thing, if you want to sleep, some people find it uncomfortable if you have, let's say, one of these neck pillows or a pillow in general. If you sleep on that with your earphone in, it's usually not that comfortable. So a good tip is also bringing earplugs, so these spongy little earplugs, which are way more comfortable to sleep on compared to your earphones. Then Another thing I usually not do, but I think it's a very good thing. Usually when I'm on a flight, I just want to get the flight, let's say, more or less over with entertainment, and that's it. I'm not never working or doing anything like that. But if you can do have some kind of goals, so learning a language, the country where you're flying to, with, I don't know, an app like Duolingo or something like that, read a book with the foreign language, or maybe you want to learn a skill or something like that, so you download the videos of learning that skill. So having a goal on a flight could make it way more comfortable, because you actually have something to do, and after the flight you have a new skill, you learned a new language, or at least part of a new language. So that's surely a good tip as well. Then in order to sleep comfortably in a plane, make sure to have a good pillow, usually the neck pillows. The ones are very good with the memory foam or something like that, that you're just able to relax your head without having to have some kind of crazy construction on the window, and then your pillow, and then your neck pillow or something like that. If you already have a good neck pillow, it will make it so much easier. Then the last tip, especially if I go to the bathroom, what I usually do is it's a good opportunity to stretch out. So what I usually do before the bed, I go in, or even afterwards, doesn't really matter, that I stretch my legs a little bit, I do some kind of, I don't know, just stretching out a little bit like this, get my system going a little bit, so that I'm not just there sitting for 6, 7, 10 hours in the same position. Yeah, I think those were the most important tips for long haul flights. I hope you can benefit from them on your next trip. So if you want to see more videos like that, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video.